Fundrise account update number 9. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at my Fundrise account. We're on week 9. Last week we made some changes where I changed the amount that I was investing weekly from $10 to $30. And I'm just going to jump into my account. We're going to look through it, see what changes have happened, how much my account has increased or decreased, and just update you guys on what's happening with my Fundrise account. Okay, so welcome back to my Fundrise account. As you can see, I have $130 in there and 23 cents. Last week, I believe I had $100.14, so it has appreciated about 9 cents since last week, which is really, really cool because I know a few weeks ago I talked about one of my goals being getting 1 penny per day. Even though it's small, it is a small snowball. My goal as of right now is building this account as fast as I can to $1,000 because that first $1,000 is going to be the hardest. And then from there, the next goal is reaching $10,000. And once I hit that $1,000, it's going to make that little snowball reaching $10,000 so much easier and so much faster. We have 11 cents here in dividends and 12 cents in appreciation, for a total of 23 cents. We don't have any advisory fees. I've said this in the past, but my brother signed up using my invite a friend code, and it waived advisory fees for both of us for 90 days. So if that is something that you're interested in, if you are interested in getting into Fundrise and you've done your research and you think this is a good platform for you, I'm going to have an invite code down below. You can go ahead and if you want, click on that, and it will allow you to waive those advisory fees for 90 days, and it will give me 90 days as well. So we both win. Nonetheless, let's continue here. I'm still on the starter account, and I'm really, really excited to reach that 1,000 because then I can upgrade my account, but we'll get there when we get there. Before we dive too in depth, I want to say that I'm not an advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to give you advice and tell you what you should do with your money. I don't know what you should do with your money. That is up to you. It's money that you've worked really, really hard for. So do your research. Fundrise may be for you. It may not be for you. Maybe Robinhood or some other kind of investment opportunity or app or company. Just make sure you find someone that is smart, well-educated, and has done this, has a really good track record, and is willing to teach you. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you do your own research. Last week, or last video, I talked about the newest acquisition, income-generating acquisition in Tampa, Florida. And I know that we've dived into this a little bit, where I've talked about whether or not I want to be an income-based account or a growth-based account or somewhere in the middle. I think initially I was going for income, but because I am buying physical real estate alongside my wife, I think I'm going to go with growth. I want to build this account up as fast as I possibly can. So whenever I get the opportunity to switch it to a growth account, that is what I am going to do. So I have 37 active projects over here, as you can tell. The majority of it, 9 of those projects are Core Plus. We have 25 active projects within value add. We have, I guess, 1 or 2 within opportunistic and 1 or 2 within fixed income. Obviously, I don't think this has anything to do with the amount of projects. I think this was the amount of money that's within each individual strategy. But this is how my portfolio, the interval fund, is actually allocated. 1.3% fixed income, 71.9% core plus, 23.8% in value add, and 3% in opportunistic. This leans more towards income. And again, this will switch as I continue to invest. These are some of the newer acquisitions that we've had within the interval fund as of recently. If we go over to performance, you can see that my interval fund is ramping up, so we're not at full functioning power, if you will. I don't know how long it will take for that to ramp all the way up. I don't really care all that much, if I'm being honest with you. I just want to be consistent with the amount of money that I'm putting in, and that's what I've been doing over the past almost 10 weeks, just over 2 months. That's crazy to me. My return as of quarter 4 has been 0.5%. This is the partial of quarter 4. The average return from what I've been told is between 7 and 12%. 6 and 12% is like the average that you see whenever you come to this website and it talks about its returns. So I'm not too worried about that. Maybe in a year, if I'm at 0.5%, then I might have some concerns and may look at putting my money elsewhere. But until then, we're just kind of chilling. 100% of my portfolio is the interval fund. As of right now, I have $100, just over $100 in shares. Now, let me just say, with the holiday, with Thanksgiving, by the way, I hope your Thanksgiving was fantastic. Mine was wonderful. But with the holiday, there is a little bit of money that is currently not within the account. Well, actually, earlier today, it was at $70.12. So it added in that $30. Today, it finally, I guess, processed all the way through. And so position total is $130. Cost of shares owned, $100. Quantity is 8.247, which is 3 shares. That's a big jump from last time. We're not quite 3 shares, just under 3 shares in terms of the jump. Really, really happy with that. Current NAV price is $12.14 per share. Estimated value of shares, $100.12. Unpaid dividends, 11 cents. Unpaid advisory fees, 0. And if we come down here, the appreciation is 12 cents. So really, really, really happy with how this has gone so far. All right, if we scroll down to the bottom here, you can see the account value, and this just shows you over time what has happened with the account. So I started October 8th, 2021. So we're coming up on 2 months, and I started with $10 and then jumped up to 20. And I started off really, really slow, just incrementally adding a little bit of money over time. And just as of 2 weeks ago, I jumped up to 30, or actually last week, excuse me. This is the second week that I've done this, $30 a month. And like I said, we're really steaming and pumping and pushing towards that $1,000 in the account. And we should hit that relatively quickly, sometime between now and the end of next year. So really, really looking forward to seeing that growth. It's going to take about 10 months roughly to get to reach that goal, but I look forward to reaching it as soon as possible. If we go over to our portfolio, this is something I've never done. We can actually look at where my projects are, and this is what's super unique for me and what makes me really, really excited about Fundrise, is they're super transparent. So as you can tell right now, I have what it seems to be quite a bit of real estate within the southern part of the US. I have some on the east, up here, and then over here in Arizona. I have nothing over here. I know there are some in California. There are different portfolios that have different areas in which your money is being utilized and properties are being bought, but I haven't worked my way that far west yet. Super happy with all the properties that we have here in Texas, because I am a huge Texas fan, because I'm from here. So this is really, really cool, really, really awesome. I think it's super unique, and it's something that you can look at if you go in and start investing with Fundrise. So that just about does it for my Fundrise account. That is the update for week 9. What do you guys think? I've been really happy with Fundrise so far, and with the net returns, it being 23 cents. Yes, that's only a penny, but that's a penny a quarter. That's a quarter that I didn't have to work for. That's a quarter that I did absolutely nothing except sit here at the computer and tell you guys what I'm doing week by week with my Fundrise account. Are you investing? If you are investing, what are you investing for, or investing in? What are your favorite types of investments? I can tell you from experience, mine is real estate, like physical real estate. I love the idea of going out and buying properties, from single family homes to small multifamily, like duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes. The idea of getting into apartment complex with 20 to 50 or even 100 doors is something that is super interesting to me, and something that I want to work towards. And I'm slowly but surely, I've been really invested in the stock market, but that is a very confusing place for me personally. And it's something that I need to do a lot of research on before I'm super comfortable diving into any financials, if I'm going to look at building a dividend portfolio or anything of that nature. But if that's something that you're interested in, talk about it in the comment section. I would love to have a conversation with you guys about what it is that you're investing in, why you're investing in it, and maybe, giving out some of the resources that you've utilized in order to make the educated decisions that you've made up until this point. I want to say thank you so much for the support as of recently. I hope that you're enjoying these videos. I hope that it's impactful for you, and I don't necessarily hope that it sways your decision to or to not invest, but I hope it just gives you an idea of what the possibilities are when it comes to building wealth for you, your significant other, your family, and your family tree moving into the future. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. My name is Oscar. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in the next video.